Good evening, everybody. I am Chris O'Mealy. The voice you're hearing will be Dan Peck.
That would be me.
That would be you. So, Dan, before we get started on tonight's stream, let's tell everybody about our Twitch schedule, shall we?
Okay.
So you kick off because you're doing most of it.
So it's pretty much every day from 6 to 9 or 7 to 9, depending on what's going on. So Monday 6 to 9, I will be doing the WWE Supercard team event, which is one of the. It's an every other weekend thing, and one of them can end very quickly, like it did this week.
Yes.
And the other one goes almost all night.
So there you go. So it's 6 to question marks, basically.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I guess all of them really have an ending of question marks.
Yeah, it's a time frame of when we should. Maybe instead of advertising the closing time, we might advertise the starting time.
Just say 6 p.m. or something.
Yeah. Tuesdays.
Tuesday is my grab bag day. It's essentially whatever I feel like playing. So I was playing Ghost of Tsushima yesterday.
There you go. Very good. Wednesdays, of course, will be Super NintendO'Mealy, which will then later go out on YouTube. I am recording this video as well as streaming it. So the recording video is basically the stream in its entirety, just without the stream is starting soon. There's only maybe like a second of that I cut in, and I just do that for buffer period, so you don't lose any audio. Thursdays are going to be my crapshoot night. That's where I'm going to basically do the same thing. I'm just going to play whatever I feel like playing, and that could be more Super Nintendo stuff, but more than likely what I'm going to start looking into is getting some of the more Nintendo Switch stuff, the PS5 stuff, and because I've got the PS Plus now, so I've got access to over 300 games on demand. So I have a lot to play through. Let me actually, while we're discussing the other stuff, I'll pull up the list of requests that I put out on my Facebook page. And then, Dan, you got Fridays as well.
Yep, Friday I'm bringing back CKCW in Fire Pro World. So
yes, we always had a lot of fun with that. And then you've also kind of got so Saturday's going to be the weird one because you've definitely got something going on in the afternoon, and then you're going to do something in the evening too, unless we're able to pull off a multiplayer night.
Yes. So I was doing like a customizing sports games to make it a little bit interesting, and I can like polish up my announcing skills.
Yeah, which is always fun.
So right now, the only one I have set up properly is basketball. So essentially, the idea is Saturday is it's Saturday, so an afternoon stream is okay.
Right.
So and then an after dinner stream is okay.
Right.
So and to mix that up, also like I have an occasional D&D game that happens on Saturdays, so it gives room for that too.
We could always stream that as well. There are ways we can stream that, so. So the idea for Saturday nights is I really want to try to bring back some of the multiplayer stuff we used to do. One of the big games we did was Among Us. Dan's getting me to look into Fall Guys. And then we also done other stuff, like where we played Categories the one night, and that was a lot of fun. So I want to look into occasional Saturdays being like a good multiplayer group thing. So that's something I want to look into. And then right now, Sundays have nothing going on. That's sort of like our day off, because you'll be doing 4 days for sure, and I'll be doing 2 for sure, possibly a third, depending on how Saturday goes. So yeah, we need a break too. Like, can't be streaming all the time.
Well, unless plus Sunday is like a day for like all of us, really. Like I'm busy from dinner on.
Yeah, we do a lot of.
And you and
Eric and I do the podcast on
Eric do your show
Sunday nights. We may start doing that as a Twitch stream as well, and just put that more content out there. So we're gonna discuss that. Yeah, and then also Sunday's just good to have that as a buffer day anyway, because may surprise people, but we do have lives outside of the internet and video games. Sometimes you have to do shopping and laundry and, you know, clean the cat's litter boxes or something. There's no
You got family members you got to talk to.
Yeah, you got to be social. But the reason my streams start at 7 is because I generally don't work late nights, and if I do, I'm usually home by then. My times might be a bit ambiguous because of my work schedule, so that's why we have the 7 to 9 buffer. There are nights I might not start till 8, but you're going to get something from me out of Wednesday and Thursday, and you're going to get something from Dan Monday, Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. So there you go. Well, that's going to be the current schedule moving forward. We've already kind of put that into play. I pulled up the requests here. The 3 requests I got were No Man's Sky, Ghost Recon, and Ghost of Tsushima, but I'm not going to do that because you're playing it. So I'm going to look into No Man's Sky. If that's on the PS deal, that will be one I will look into. I just finished a replay of the Link's Awakening HD. I'd love to do another one and actually stream it this time. It is a lot of fun, and we can talk about the differences between the Game Boy game and that one. I want to bring the Pokemon game back. I was doing Ultraviolet for a while. That I had that on multi-streams. That's a hack of Fire Red where you can actually catch everything, including Mew, and some Gen 2 Pokemon. So it's really cool that they put that together. Simple hack, but it's fun because it's the basic game and everything. Yeah, so plenty to bring back. I'm going to do Scribblenauts Unlimited. I'm going to do DuckTales Remastered. Grand Theft Auto 5 is going to be a big one. I'm going to try to hook up directly to the PlayStation so I can play on the couch. So those streams won't have the webcam dealy going on. Hi. But those will be taking place, and we'll have some fun with that. So, all right, now that we've gotten the talk out of the way, we're going to jump into the stream here. We're going to start off with a little combat basketball.
Bill Lambier's combat basketball.
Yeah, not just any combat basketball.
Dirtiest player in the history of NBA, possibly?
Possibly? Nice graphic. Say that right off the bat. Dude, that's a very Contra-like title screen. Look at that. That says Contra on it. Who made this game?
Say.
Game duration. Let's do 10. We'll do 10. That should be enough time to get a hang of the controls and go. Player 1 would be the joypad.
It's a Hudson Soft game.
Okay. Yes, obviously the joypad. What the hell? I'm trying to figure out, am I red or blue? Oh, I'm blue. Okay. And I just threw it to nobody. Ah! He tackled me. Where am I? Made a basket. Is there anybody for me to throw to? Oh, I'm controlling that guy. Throw to me! Well, apparently technical fouls are no issue in this game.
Well, obviously.
Oh, crap, I missed. No! So the real issue here that I'm having is that it's switching back and forth between the two players so often that I'm having difficulty figuring out which one I am and thus making something actually happen here. Oh, he's out.
so slow.
It is also kind of slow. But I have an option to dive, it looks like. Ah, see? I tried to toss to the other guy, and I only tossed to the one dude. Alright, so who's out now? Is it still me? Oh, I guess I had to toss to him?
Bounds.
It's out. Kind of sucks that you have to toss it to the opponent.
It's like a half court.
Yeah. Well, no, there's a basket on the other side, but I can't get over there to try to score. Because I'm just... Ugh. See, every time I grab it, I end up accidentally throwing it away. So I have to figure out how to do that. And I just tossed it away again. That time he tossed it away, I think. Finally got it all the way across the freaking court. Which one am I?
This game takes place in the future of 2031.
Oh, so we're almost there.
Bill Lambier is the commissioner of a basketball league. He fired the referees and created a style of play without rules. There are no fouls, and use of weapons is perfectly legal.
I just tossed it to nothing. How do you shoot? I'm assuming there's a different control for actually shooting.
I need to be paying attention to shooting stars are because now I got to make a like a Virgo. A Virgo? I have to make a harp. Virgo harp.
I think the harp was the last thing that I ever made for the... Man, I'm on beginner mode. I haven't even come close to scoring a basket yet. I cannot get used to the controls.
This is a mostly negative review game. So.
I'm starting to realize why that is. See, every time I hit the button to throw the ball, it just throws it over to the side. I can't figure out how to actually shoot a basket. Are there any controls or anything online that you can see? Like a guide or something that says, hey, here's how you shoot a basket? Wow, this is just pathetic.
So the B button, but you have to be not touching the D-pad.
Oh, for God's sake. Okay. This is not a pick-up-and-play game, I can tell you that much.
Because the B button, while holding the ball and not pushing the D-pad, shoot. Only works on your half of the court. B button, while holding the ball and pushing the D-pad, you pass. B button, while holding the ball and not pushing the D-pad, while not holding the ball and not pushing the D-pad, you go for a block. The B button, while not holding the ball and pushing the D-pad, you tackle.
And I finally got a shot for a basket, and I missed.
Patrick, you're still dreaming about hitting that shot.
Finally. I just didn't want a 0 score. That's all I wanted at this point.
Button.
And they have no issue whatsoever scoring. Like, every time they're near the basket, they get the shot. So there's no issue there whatsoever. I could see this being a really fun game, but again, the controls are just... That's like the worst thing about a lot of these vintage games, right? Is like, the controls were just never good in some of them, and it ruins what could have been.
Imagine how many retro games would be good if it had a stick instead of a D-pad.
A D-pad, yeah. I mean, obviously we didn't know at the time that could potentially be a thing.
Right, because, I mean, there were controllers with a stick, but it was an arcade stick.
Exactly.
Matter of fact, my favorite controller when I had a Master System was the arcade stick one. But still, that was only like maybe like eight directions. You know, it had the diagonals and the
right,
and the X and Y. Backcourt violation, that's a rule, though?
Well, fortunately for me, this massacre is almost concluded.
Was that a 5-pointer, it said?
Possibly? Give me that. Really? I just tossed it right to the opponent? Oh my god.
Because you were hitting the D-pad.
Yeah. Dan, do me a favor. Put a big old D next to this game. This isn't even one of those, oh, you're just bad at it kind of games. This is a bad game. There's no intuitiveness to this at all. Like, right now, they're just scoring baskets, and I'm nowhere to be found. So who am I even supposed to throw it to? Yeah, the opponent. Wow.
There you go. You finally inbounded it to your own guy, but he just immediately got tackled. They're gonna put up 60 on you in 10 minutes?
Yup. I'll be lucky if 60's all they get. Damn it. Every time I get in position. Holy crap. And the other problem is it switches between the players so often that, like, you finally think you're getting somewhere with your guy, and then it just switches to the next person. Good lord. I can't believe I got 2 points in this game. 10 minutes was a mistake. Because I don't want to play this anymore.
Milk was a bad choice.
Milk was a bad choice. Like, look at this. There's no chance. I might as well just run out the clock at this point.
Oh, that's what you got. Can they get to 70 and score an average of 7 points a minute?
Give me that fucking ball.
Give me that. Give me that.
Oh my god. I tossed it to my guy and he just walked right past it. Amazing. Although I am thoroughly enjoying the combat aspect. Just tackling people to attempt to make baskets. Oh,
yeah,
fuck.
we'll get this later. Later on in this project, you'll be playing NBA Jam.
Yes, which is a fun game.
And NBA Jam TE and NBA Jam and NBA Hang Time.
Yeah, there's a couple NBA games in there.
And then there's actually a college basketball one that's essentially mini NBA Jam.
This might be the biggest missed opportunity of a game yet. I could see this being so much fun, but the constant, like, switching between the players, the wonky controls, like, what is it? I remember, I'm gonna end up playing it, but I think it's the Batman Forever game for Super Nintendo that's like the R button is an actual control button.
It's because they like made it Mortal Kombat style, but it's not a fighting game.
Yeah.
It had promise, but I think it was just not the right time.
A lot of games had promise.
Imagine how many games, like I said earlier, like how many games would be better if a control stick, analog stick existed. And then there's other games where like how would it be better if it was modern technology. You know?
All right, halftime, huh? No, we're done. We are done. This game is not fun. All right, what's the next one?
Up next is Super Baseball Simulator 1000. But it's not a comma, it's a dot.
Yes. I used to just call this game 1.000 when I was little before I knew baseball terminology better.
This game, actually, Super Baseball Simulator 1000, is available on the Nintendo Switch. If you have the online, you can play this game right now on your Switch.
Very good. Texas, C, Oakland, Detroit, Toy, Boston, Pittsburgh, New York. Yeah, no, we're gonna be Homer. Obviously, we're gonna be Homer. And I'm gonna play against the happy baseball guy.
Changes. You want to play in Tokyo Dome?
Right?
Oh, there's manager mode?
That's cool.
Oh, hey.
Phil versus Skip. Ho team versus he team.
Four pinch hitters. Play ball!
Okay, so the B button doesn't do shit. It's the A button that swings. Go, 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 go!
The
Foul ball.
button.
Button. 113. Not bad. Damn.
Up bat is Allen, and he's got 1 ball and 2 strikes. Lightning is striking, and he gets it by him. That was probably a ball. Nice hit, up in the air. It's up. It's up. It's off the wall.
It's so funny because you're watching on a delay, so the commentary just sounds hysterical.
He went for a bunt.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that.
Ball.
All right. Got a man on first and second.
If you knew the base running controls, you might have had a run there, actually. Because that off the wall one should have been a double, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Lightning strikes! Wonder Bat. He's going to catch this one for
No,
sure.
he's not.
No, he's not. Home run!
Very good. I'm better at this game than I was at that other game we played.
The other baseball game? You mean super bases loaded?
That would be
Well,
the
just
one.
wait till you get the pitch.
Yeah, I know. This is where it's gonna all go to hell. All right.
Go! Yeah, he got a double out of that.
That's
This is
foul.
bullshit.
Okay.
I finally saw a shooting star.
The base
Now they're coming.
The base controls are intuitive. You just use the D-pad to throw to the base you want to throw to.
But it's not inverted because you're playing from the other perspective like the other one.
Oh, I didn't catch that? Oh, that sucks. I just threw to first, but I definitely distinctly tried to throw to second. I don't think a lot of these baseball games got it right until the Griffey era. Because look at this. Like, how slow is the fielding right now? That was the slowest fielding ever. Ay.
Dude, old games, I'd be like, is auto fielding an option?
Oh my god, he hit a home run.
That's like that short porch at Yankee Stadium in right field. Because that was a line drive. If I ever
Alright.
saw one.
I am going to just say flat out, I am spoiled by the Griffey games. Because I don't like playing these other games.
Well, there will be a Griffey game.
Yeah,
on the
but
Super Nintendo later.
not soon enough. Alright, what's the next game on the list, Daniel?
The next game on the list is Lagoon.
What the hell is Lagoon? I never even
don't
heard of
know.
this.
Lagoon.
Well, it's a Chemco game from 1990. It's got badass music. And a castle. A castle on a lagoon. It's anime.
It is an action role-playing game
Okay.
with a fantasy setting very similar to the early East games.
Good music. Is there supposed to be dialogue? Or are we just getting a lot of shock anime faces right now?
Oh shit. His sword and the ruby in it is so shiny. Shine up the screen. Just doing it again?
It seemed like that's what it was about to do, so I just hit the start button.
Give me some more stars!
I've raised you to be the champion of the light. Alright, let's fulfill some destiny. Apparently, muddy water is a sign of something evil in this world. There's demons
I love that
everywhere.
dirty water. Oh, Boston, you're my home.
I don't know Atland well. Go here, you know this well. Do I?
Where?
How do I talk to people? Hi, can I talk to you? Maybe not. Can I go in this door? No? Okay.
Supercard team is facing one of the top Twitch/YouTube guys.
Nice.
Supercard. in a team versus team mode. Team battleground.
It's like we're in a church.
And here's a steeple. Open the door.
That's it.
You love that one where the little cartoon strip where it's like, Dad, how do I talk to girls? Well, it's simple, son. You just go up to them and you press A.
Actually, it's Y. This game, it's Y. Tried to talk to that guy. Gave me no good dialogue.
Lakeland is a prosperous country full of many people and their families. All was great until something bad happened. It seems that Lakeland is having a bit of a water problem. Muddy water. An evil being known as Zara
Hey, Zara.
polluted all of Lakeland's rivers and lakes, making people very sick and some died. He does this in hopes to release the evil spirit which is lying underneath Lagoon Castle. So Zara lifts Lagoon Castle into the clouds.
I talked to the chicken.
With all this, Lakeland needs a hero. The hero is named Nasir, the champion of light. Nasir must go through many lands, challenge many monsters, and meet many people who will help him on his quest.
Not really sure where to go or what to do. The shop's not open yet. I can't go in any of the houses with the doors closed. Talked to a couple of people. Nobody's been very helpful yet.
On his list of major characters in Lagoon, take a look at the menu. Nasir, born to be the champion of light, the protagonist, has become a skilled swordsman under the tutelage of the wise Matthias. He displays intelligence and courage beyond his years. Matthias, skilled in the art of the sword and in the ways of magic, has raised Nasir from infancy. Thor! Aligned with the forces of darkness, he is known as a skilled swordsman, and for the fact that each of his eyes is a different color. Zara, an evil warlock. He is aligned with the forces of darkness. He stole the child of darkness from Matthias and raised him. He seeks to resurrect the evil spirit and bring the forces of darkness to rule the land. Felicia, princess of Lagoon Castle. She is the only one who has the power to open the door to the secret place and to move Lagoon Castle.
This game seems pretty in-depth, actually.
Duma and Battler are the henchmen of Zara.
What should we do if the water becomes undrinkable? I don't know.
Use your Brita filter.
Exactly.
if the water's so drinkable, we'll just drink beer.
Music's pretty good. Alright, the worship place. That was the church I was in. Where the hell was that? Puppy! I want to play with the puppy.
Oh, wow. Indeed.
I've already talked to all these people.
Ninja Turtle.
You know what? I have to go cross that bridge again, I think.
Cross that bridge when we get there.
Well, when I find it again, I'm definitely crossing it. I think that was the shop. So, the worship place I thought was down here. There's the lady that wasn't doing well.
I think I heard some Crocs no more, y'all. I'll go get my Croc car ready.
Nope, I'm back at the freaking mayor's house. Where is the church that I was at? I thought it was on this part of the map. That's the restaurant.
On the map. Oh, what help if the buildings look differently? Not that the church I went to growing up looked like a church.
I think I finally found the site I need to be on. I think there's the church. Alright. So the mayor is in here.
Okay, that looks roughly church-like.
There he is. Water's getting muddy. What's causing this?
Causing all this!
Somebody's hurt badly.
Giles is in the cave.
I gotta go get me a weapon.
Well, it's dangerous to go alone.
References to games you've never played.
You would think an accomplished swordsman and the hero of light would have a sword.
Oh, I'm supposed to tell the cleric what happened. I'm thinking, oh, I gotta go get a weapon so I can go fight. This is why I'm bad at Dungeons and Dragons, because I just want to fight. Let them fight.
Let them fight.
So wait, I have to go to the mayor's house and then rescue Giles? Poor Rupert. Any Buffy fans out there that got that reference? I hope so. Alright, mayor's house was on this side of the river, and it was the big-ass house. That's the restaurant, I think. Yes? Yep, that's the restaurant. So then the mayor's house was this one. Please put these on, and then I got gold. That makes sense.
Did you put on gold?
Apparently so. Now can I go shopping for weapons?
Put on my pantaloons.
What the hell? Gave me gold, but I can't go shopping for weapons.
Come back later.
Do I have to basically go out and get killed or attacked before I can do anything further? So where do I get a weapon from? I can't get into the weapon shop because it's not open. So where do I get a weapon from? I'll try the cleric again. That looks like a bell. You guys are no help.
Did you talk to the cleric?
I did. I just left the church again. Can't go in the weapon shop. Yeah. Can't stop yawning.
Do you have...
She's not gonna help me. What about this kid? Nobody in the restaurant's gonna help me. How about this lady? And I'm back to the mayor's house. Do I have to look up a guide to what to do next?
I'm on a guide and it just says go to the store now.
Oh my god.
Head back to the church. Talk to the cleric. He will be shocked about what's going on and says for you to go to the mayor's house for a meeting. He finally tells you to save Giles quickly. After this, head back to the mayor's house. Once there, he will mention that as the champion of light, you are the only one who can enter the cave and save Giles. He gives you 300 gold, but yet says for you to put it on. He will then tell you the way will be opened, but to prepare yourself first. With 400 gold total, 300 plus the 100 you started with, you can buy some stuff. Head to the armor shop, which is 2 houses directly north of the mayor's house. Buy the short sword.
Oh, okay. So I'm in the wrong place. I'm trying to get into a different shop. 2 houses north of the mayor's shop is not where I was. So there's a whole other shop that I didn't even know was here. Aha! Here we go. Now, is this going to be turn-based? Because I haven't swung the sword
It said action, so I'm guessing it's Zelda. I just unlocked Black Voodoo.
Oh, yeah?
And Simpsons Tapped Out.
I don't play that anymore. I got locked out of my account. So I unfortunately had to give it up. I was actually kind of sad about that. I liked that game. I always had fun with it. But...
My City is just a big mix.
Oh, yeah. There used to be some order to My City. That is no longer the case.
Like, I barely have the room for all the buildings. Like, you want me to put roads and stuff and make it make sense? I don't think so. Because I even did the thing where I nuked my city and then, like, redid everything, and I still have, like, barely enough room for everything.
Yes, I will continue, but you're not letting me continue? Really? It doesn't let you continue? That literally wasn't an option. I was hitting the button for continue, and it wasn't letting me continue. What the hell? Come on, I gotta play something good tonight. Give me the next game.
Well, your next game is Super Off-Road.
That I might actually have some fun with. Just regular Super Off-Road, not the Baja or the Baja?
Just Super Off-Road.
Alright.
I don't know if you will, because I believe this is also a steer your car in the direction of the street.
Oh, no.
Because I remember always being like, that game looks cool. And seems fun, but... So remember, Super Off-Road was an arcade game, and it had a wheel and a gas pedal.
Oh yeah, it's one of these.
Marker to tell you who you are, you just gotta remember what color you were, I guess.
This isn't so bad. The controls are a little wonky, but I'm having a much easier time controlling this than that other game we played. Oh no, I'm going the wrong way! Never mind.
You mean Radical Psycho Machine?
Well, I just completely blew it there.
Well, you grabbed that extra money.
That is true.
That's also true.
Look at these happy drivers.
I mean, you'd be too if you got a girl.
Obviously.
I drove a truck for like 3 laps, and now I got a girl.
Makes sense, right?
I gotta try to unlock Artie Ziff next.
Oh yeah, I got him.
And the Ziff Core.
So even though the controls are this ass backwards one, they're actually very responsive. I'm gonna give them credit there.
All I'm thinking about is how much better this game would be in a modern, first, third person mode. Want to get that?
That silver truck is freaking unbeatable. Look at him just lapping everybody. Like, how are you even supposed to compete with that? He lapped all of us.
He has lapped everybody, yes.
Yeah. Good lord. All right, well, we can't end on a down note, so we're going to Super Castlevania. I thought about making it its own thing, but yeah. We can't end it like this.
Super Castlevania 4. It's a retelling of the original Castlevania, but with better graphics and better stuff you can do.
Jump is B, whip, and then I use my buttons with R. Easy enough. Which Belmont is this?
It's a retelling of 1, so it'd be Simon.
Okay. It's not how I wanted to do that, but okay.
Yes, Simon Belmont.
I know there's Simon, there's Richter, there's Trevor. Nothing quite like whipping candles.
I refer to this as the greatest video game of all time. I would say this isn't even the best Castlevania game.
Who calls this the best video game of all time? It's a good game. All time? Music's phenomenal, though.
Wow, there's even a Wikipedia article of list of video games considered the best. It's a lot of games, and in 1991, supposedly 10 goats came out in 1991. Do you know what the other ones are?
Mario World, Zelda. What else?
Super Mario World was actually 1990. We got Another World. I have no idea what that is. Civilization. Final Fantasy IV. A Link to the Past. Lemmings. Micro Machines. Monkey Island 2 LeChuck's Revenge. Sonic the Hedgehog, Street Fighter 2, and Super Castlevania 4.
I'm not 100% sure, not knowing, having never played it, how did a Micro Machines game make it on there? Oof. Fast bat.
It's got really high scores.
What
Like
does?
90+%, man. Micro Machines.
No shit. Okay. Well, then maybe I will have a blast playing it when we get there. Got any history on the Castlevania franchise you could share?
I mean, all the time. Going for Dracula, man. Mode 7, baby!
Now, I think most people are going to go with Symphony of the Night as the best Castlevania game, yes? Is that pretty much a safe assumption?
Oh, yeah.
I know you love that game.
Simpy of the night, baby. Trying to get the people simpy. Essentially, the idea is that there's, well, at the end, by now, various factions who have been around for over millennia, whose job is to get rid of Dracula whenever he shows up. Ooh. There's the Belmont family. That's who you are in the early games. And there's Dracula's own son, Alucard.
Alucard. Who's in the series, right?
Yeah.
Evil disembodied horse heads coming after you.
I have 6,123 scout whatever things, so I'm still need another almost 4,000 before I can still build the house for the up event. Oop event. It's gonna take me almost the entire time to get it, so I'm probably not even gonna unlock anybody else.
I'm on the tiers. Oh no, the Medusa heads. Because you got the tiers and everything that you're doing for the community event. I am 4 tiers away from getting Charles Muntz. So I'm like I'm right on the cusp. So I'm getting a little antsy about that because he's been there for a while. And I'm finally getting close. Oh! Bad timing going after that Medusa head. No! Why won't you die? Ah, oh, that sucks.
Give me Geppetto and Tigger, they don't do anything. Like, why did they just give them to me?
Did you get them out of chests?
They were like, hey, the event has started, here's a bunch of free stuff. That well, like, the idea is like I would need them for the event or something, and I missed them in the past or something.
Well, the Pooh characters were crucial for part of the event. At least in the beginning.
Because they didn't even give me, like, the event currency.
Right.
Trying to build Carl's house.
Right, Carl just wants a place to live, you know? Boss battle. Ow! You bastard.
Bring a chest. 10. Yeah. If I just get 400 more of that pack. Nope. Let me see here. The best I can get is 10, 15, or 30.
Let go, you jerk. They don't do any damage, but they hold you hostage. For crap like this can just kill you.
Yeah.
I gotta get that spider.
Is this the one where, like, if you just hold the button out, it, like, can swing it around? Or is it the later one that sounds Nintendo?
Are you watching me do it?
Oh, there you go.
I just did it. Also, I know this game has a really long, complex password system, so we're going to have to remember that, because this is obviously going to be a revisit. Because it's a goat.
Guess what? I'm pretty sure we can just go to GameFAQs.com.
Just look them up, right?
Because I doubt it's being randomly generated.
That would be insane. I love the candles that are just randomly in this cave. Like, oh yeah, there's candles here.
Yeah, and they've been lit up for
Forever.
10,000 years.
That's how long Rita Repulsa was trapped on the moon, right?
Yeah, in her trash can.
Alpha, Rita has escaped. Recruit a team of teenagers with attitudes.
That's right. By the way, second half of season 2 of the latest one is coming at the end of September, so I can finish that.
Ow.
I still haven't watched House of the Dragon yet.
I haven't either. That's coming, though.
First episode's like an hour and 4 minutes, so... I actually was getting ready to watch it today. I was gonna watch it like after Pat McAfee show today, and then I remembered that Twitch drops for Supercard stuff started today at 3 o'clock. So I was like, oh, I guess I'm not doing that right now. I might watch it tomorrow because I gotta watch She-Hulk episode 2 tomorrow.
Haven't seen that yet either.
I rather enjoyed the first episode. I thought it was cool.
Now, for personal reasons, I am behind on a lot of TV, but I'm getting caught up. Slowly but surely.
A lot of stuff I want to watch, but just like, even I don't have enough time, and...
Right? Ow. Freaking frogs, man.
Then again, at this point, I purposefully watch, like, start my day with 4 to 5 hours of sports talk shows. Because now when I wake up, I just turn on the Dan Patrick Show on Peacock. Right. And then at noon is Pat McAfee. He goes to 3. During that time, I could be watching, all these shows. Like, I haven't even watched any of Harley Quinn.
Damn. That I believe I am fully caught up on. Obviously until tomorrow. Fucking birds, man.
Well, Harley Quinn is that, like, they released, like, the first season in its entirety, right? And then they released the second season, like, a month later in its entirety.
They didn't release Harley in its entirety. That was a week-to-week affair. Or at least it was the way I was watching it originally. I don't know if that changed.
But they released the second season like a month after the first season. Like, they were like really... I don't even think it was a full month between them.
Ow. This is going to be a hard one. Now, of course, with all these games, that would always get frustrating when I was younger was the fact that they start you at the very beginning of the level. So, what ends up happening in a lot of these games is if you're really struggling on a portion, you start getting frustrated because you keep playing the same stuff over and over again. You're getting bored with it, so you start making really dumb mistakes.
Well, that's like some games wouldn't be difficult if there was like a checkpoint.
Oh yeah. Didn't we just talk about that when we did Super R-Type? How it was praised for being a great game, but was incredibly difficult because it had no checkpoints?
You see, because like that's like part of the reason why some bosses are hard is because you come in. No matter what you do, you come in with like half your health, you know?
Right.
If you had all your health, it might not be as much of a challenge or anything. Wall meat. Football starts in 2 weeks.
Speaking of footballs, I've been watching Hey Arnold.
Actual football.
As opposed to fake football?
Yeah, as in like preseason football. Fake bullshit. Like, it's funny to see some teams aren't playing anybody. Like, they're literally like playing guys for 50 minutes that are not going to be on the team next week.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Meanwhile, other teams are playing like almost their entire team.
This is almost an auto-scroll level because you're moving with the river.
Yeah.
But not quite.
Like, this guy's going to be in the XFL next season. This guy will be playing for the USFL next year.
What kind of demon-ass river runs backwards up a hill?
Well, Dracula's.
Damn you, Castlevania lore. Oh, watch them spikes. The river just randomly changes direction. No, other way, other way. There you go.
How the Nile River is one of the only rivers that runs northward because of elevation.
Yep.
It goes against the curvature of the planet.
Would you say that a river runs through it?
Yeah, I would bet. Yeah, they made a movie about your bed at night.
I hope you guys enjoy this ridiculous commentary that Dan and I do that sometimes has nothing at all to do with the game that we're playing, but that's also kind of the point of this show, is that it's almost like an interactive podcast hangout kind of thing. Which, if we were getting, like, people in the commentary section and everything interacting with us, that would be, like, part of the fun, too, right? And here goes my journey. I went up, going up, going to the back.
And then you can see there's, like, branching paths.
Yes. But I'm not, clever enough at this time to figure out where they are. But that's the style, why they call it Metroidvania, right? Because it was Metroid and Castlevania that made this style of gameplay.
Well, that's not even it. That doesn't even come in until Symphony of the Night. It's Super Metroid and Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
Yo, Clayface, knock it off. filed under dumb hazards in old video games, dripping water. Like, how is that supposed to hurt me?
Viscous liquid. Dripping demon water from Dracula's castle?
It's from Dracula's plumbing.
Dracula's asshole? What? Did you say the gothic asshole?
I did not. Have never seen. On the list. I know I would love it.
I've seen a lot.
Yeah. It's one of those shows that I just never got around to watching yet, and I know I will love it when I do. Like, I know it's going to be one of those shows I'm going to be like, what took me so long to do this? I was highly encouraged to watch Trailer Park Boys. So that's on the future agenda. I did end up finally watching Community after being told about how great that was. Schitt's Creek ended up being phenomenal. I'm really glad I watched that. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
I don't. Sure. Sometimes I don't remember like what you've seen and what you haven't.
Seen it.
And it's fantastic.
I haven't seen a shooting star in a while, though.
Celeste shows up on the nights you get the most shooting stars that week.
I've gotten, I think,
which
6.
can be 2. I've had her show up, and I've gotten pretty much no stars whatsoever. But it was
I've
like...
seen her show up, and I didn't see any.
And sometimes it's also like the one day of the week when you're... like, when it's not raining. Give me weapon. Fire your things. And then I kill you.
I kill you! Is that it?
Oh, Ahmed the Dead Terrorist. If you ever get a chance to see Jeff Dunham live, by the way, highly recommend it. One of the funniest shows I've ever been to in my life. Guess what I just realized right now as we're playing, Dan? That I just realized. There is a freaking time limit that I am now just noticing. So I have to be cautious about spending time in these levels. Mr. Sandman.
Yeah.
What are some of the best video game tropes in these old games? Spikes for hazards, pitfalls,
Yeah.
stalagmites and stalactites.
Stalactites are tight to the ceiling. Mites. Stalagmites might get there someday.
It's actually not a bad way to remember that.
You know how stalagmites are formed? The water drips from the stalagmites. And there's minerals in the water, and it eventually builds up a pillar of stone.
Can I not kill that thing? I don't think I can.
You can make it slow down, but...
Oh! Got trapped. Oh well. Alright, well here's your password. I'm gonna take a picture of this on my phone. But let's remember certain things too. So, picture on phone. Y'all can see me do this right now. Alright.
Game packs.
Are you gonna look that password up real quick? It's holy water, 2 hearts, an axe, and another heart with the stuff on the top too. That's where we're gonna resume when we replay this.
So yeah, what level were you on?
2 or 3? I don't know. What matches the password? I beat 2 bosses, so I'm going to say level 3. Does that sound right? Well, I mean, it really doesn't matter. I have a picture of it, so... All right, Dan, let's pull the list up. So we've already determined that Bill Lambert's Combat Basketball was an easy D. Super Baseball Simulator, D.
All right.
Lagoon had some potential there, but for some reason, when I went to hit continue, it didn't let me, and I'm not restarting that, so D. Super Off-Road, D. These controls are just garbage on all these games. All right, are you ready? You ready?
Super Castlevania 4.
Super Castlevania 4 is S tier. Super Castlevania 4 is such a great game. It's fun. It's the good kind of challenge. The reason that I died was not because the controls were bad, and also not because the game was unfair. It was me having to overcome the difficulty curve that was challenging me. The next time we play, I will do better, and I will continue to do better each time. So there you go. Please put replay or continue or whatever next to that, because we're playing that again. Continue. We'll do continue.
So we have 2 S tiers
2
and
S tiers.
1 F tier.
Yeah, Ultraman got re-effed. Ultraman got effed. All right. So, the next games coming up on the list, we have Home Alone, we have D-Force, we have Miracle Piano, Earth Defense Force, Joe and Mac, Ys 3, it's Ys, but it's pluralized. Dan has informed me it's Ys. Ys 3, Wanderers from Ys. Then we've got Super Smash TV, Super Scope 6, Nolan Ryan's Baseball, Pit Fighter, one of the worst games of all time, and Smart Ball. But yeah, got some crap out of the way just so we could get up to Super Castlevania 4, baby! So we talked about the schedule, which you guys now know. So we appreciate y'all tuning in. I will be playing again tomorrow night as your, well, if you're watching this on YouTube, you're watching this late, but those streams are going to go on YouTube as well. I don't know what I'm going to play yet, Dan. I have no idea, because I know I'm flying solo. So I'm probably just going to pick something and go for it. Whatever I feel like. And there will be nights when Thursdays may not have streams just because of scheduling. Because that's my solo night, and Dan may not be there to pick up the slack because Dan's got D&D. So just so you guys know, sometimes there might be some Thursdays. If you want to follow me specifically, I'm sure Dan will probably at some point make his own page too. Or we'll just make a CKCC video Twitch page and go for it. NintendO'Mealy Gaming Emporium on Facebook is where you can check me out. If you can't spell it, no big deal. Just look up NintendO'Mealy, which actually, you know what? You can spell it because it's spelled out right on this video. Find me on Facebook.
Don't be like those wrestling fans that can't spell wrestlers' names, even though it's there on the screen for you almost every time.
Brett with 2 T's and Hart spelled like the organ.
And Rick spelled like
R-I-C-K.
But Ric Flair.
At least they get Flair right. I've never seen F-L-A-R-E. Thankfully. But... you know.
But it's like they're my favorite, and like you spelled their name wrong. Are they your favorite?
My all-time favorite misspelling, and I'm not going to say his name because he might actually be watching this, was when somebody told me his favorite wrestler was Eddie Guerrero, Guero. I will never forget that. That's not. I have no comment.
I've seen my favorite musical artist. Salon Dijon.
Alrighty. So next Wednesday, more Super Nintendo Melee. Thursday, we'll get more of me. Friday, and Saturday you get Dan. And if we end up with anything multiplayer madness, we'll let you know. To the Among Us crew, if you guys are watching, let me know. We can get like 10 of you together on a Saturday night. We'll bring that back for Saturday night.
A ton of updates to that game because
yes,
I watched people play it, wrestling people play it a couple weeks ago during a charity stream.
Yeah. So please, log in and do the updates before we're gonna play again.
There is a ton of new stuff.
I'll probably put that up on the Discord too. You guys can actually join us on Discord if you want. The Nerd Table community. It's the Nerd Table Podcast Discord. Is it? Yeah, just search for the Nerd Table Podcast. Look for the image of me, Dan, and Eric sitting at the table, and join us on Discord. Dan and I do when we play Super NintendO'Mealy on Wednesday nights. We actually sit in the general voice chat. So you guys could actually hop in and be part of the conversation if you wanted, if you're on our Discord. So, yeah, by all means, hop on in. But I'm going to wrap this up, Dan. So I thank you all for watching. And I will see you guys next Wednesday night. I'll see you tomorrow as well. And Dan will see you on Friday.